Alright guys, I'm going to show you how to make a ketogenic tuna salad that you can pack in and take with you wherever you have to go. First of all, this is important because a lot of people ask how to go on the steak and eggs diet without eating steak. The macros are about the same as if you had eaten beef. So this is a way to get away from eating red meat and still be on the steak and eggs ketogenic diet. And another thing is, like I said, this is really small. You can pack it in, take it with you, and it's a full meal. All right, first of all, take 2 cans of tuna. Okay, I take 2 cans of tuna because that's what fits my macros. Okay, each one of these is going to be 2 servings of 11 grams of protein. So if you take 2 of them, then you've got yourself 44 grams of protein, which is how many I need to fit my macros. Just drain them, put them into a bowl. Alright, this is just 44 grams of almost pure protein. You cannot eat this alone because there's no fat and no carbs. If you drop carbohydrates from your diet, you need to get your energy from somewhere, and on the ketogenic diet, it's going to be from fat. So this is where you go ahead and add some fat. I'm going to be adding 2 tablespoons of mayonnaise. Okay? Needless to say, don't use like a low-fat mayonnaise or something crazy like that, because the whole point is to get some fat. This is the meal as it is. A lot of times I just eat this. I mix this up and eat this. However, if you want to make it taste a little bit better, there are a few things you can do. Mustard. Okay, add about 1 teaspoon of mustard, more or less, according to taste, depending upon how much mustard you like. Okay, and you just go ahead and stir it up. Mustard is a really good ingredient to have in the ketogenic kitchen because it has no macros. Okay, when you're dealing with mustard, there's like no protein, no fat, no carbohydrates. You could just mix it up as you want, and you're not going to have to worry about whether it's going to change your macronutrient ratios. And in terms of other seasonings, you can put whatever you want in. My girlfriend uses a lot of times garlic and onion powder, pepper. I always put pepper in, once again, to taste. And like I said, if you want garlic or onion powder, you can go ahead and put some of that in too. There is going to be a matter of how your breath's going to smell after this, but by the time you've eaten 2 cans of tuna, it really doesn't matter if you put a sprinkle of onion or garlic powder on top. And yes, you can of course use actual chopped onions in here and garlic. If you use onions, depending upon what kind of onions and how much, you may be adding carbohydrates. And also the fact that I'm just too lazy to chop up onions and garlic. So like I said, basically a sprinkle of powder would probably be the safest way to do that. Alright, now the container you're going to keep it in, there is always a certain amount of liquid when you make a tuna salad. And if you have like this is a Betty Crocker screw-on cap Tupperware kind of thing, if you use something like that, it is likely that you're going to have some spillage, okay? And since this is tuna, it's going to make everything stink in your bag. So I suggest you get something like this. This is Rubbermaid. This is like a really high quality seal. You could put soup in here if you want, the liquid, and it's basically airtight and watertight. Alright, this is it. Like I said, it's small. It tastes actually pretty good, and it's got about the same macros as you're going to get if you were going to eat like half a pound of ground beef. Okay, you got 380 calories, 44 grams of protein, 20 grams of fat, 0 grams of carbs. And like I said, by adding or subtracting the tuna and or mayo, you could fit your macros however you want.